Hey everybody, I'm NPC and you're watching SideQuestAccepted. Today we battle giant superpowered space fetuses in Omnicron by Lazy Brain Games. You may remember them as the creators of Infernal Edge, which is, by the way, getting a sequel. I personally thought that Omnicron was about 60,000 times better than Infernal Edge, as it was a lot more player-friendly, but not quite as much of a challenge, though I still didn't beat it. And I thought the basic game mechanics were pretty interesting. It provides no backstory or plot, so you guys can make one up if you want. Anyway, you fly this little ship around using the wads. I think the arrow keys might also work. And you use the mouse to click blue things. Seriously, the instructions are just click blue things. By moving your cursor over a blue projectile, you can convert enemy attacks into your own energy, which is put towards your bomb. If you want to survive in this game, you have to use your bomb as much as possible. Don't worry about saving it, because there are tons of things that shoot blue stuff at you. The bomb not only kills your enemies and causes mild seizures, but it also gives you a temporary shield and removes any projectiles currently on the screen. Your ship is constantly firing, so you don't have to worry about hitting the fire button or anything. And as you collect floating purple squares, your basic attack gets upgraded. The first level increases your one beam attack into a 3-pronged shot. The second gives you rockets. The third includes wave thingies that just shoot out from the front of your ship. And after that I'm not quite sure what would happen. I've come across 6 or 7 in a single run through, but any time you die your attack is reset. I always seem to die right after the third power-up. Anyway, let's move on to the opponents. The first opponent you encounter is a little green dude that just sort of jumps in front of you and dies. After killing your first set of space froggers, you encounter the most common enemy, which looks almost exactly like you and seems to ignore you most of the time. Every so often, though, this unit will shoot a really friggin' big flaming ball of blue, which you can then thank him for by setting off your bomb. Or her. I guess the pilots could be women. Or robots. Perhaps genderless single-celled organisms. Or hermaphroditic creatures. Anyway, the unit that I find most annoying is a white tower that shoots these slow-moving blue orbs. They seem harmless, but there could be up to 4 on your screen at once, and those slow-moving orbs follow you. They never give up until you click on them. It's harder than it seems. Let's just get to the bosses. The first boss is pretty typical. It looks like a space station with arms that can only shoot one direction and bubbles that seem to contain the least effective weapons for space combat. That being said, it can still destroy you in one hit. But seriously, they're using flamethrowers in space. There's also like a flail that just shoots out and it's this big spiky ball on a chain for space combat. But anyway, from there the boss evolves and becomes more and more difficult, of course finding my one true weakness, diagonal movement. Omnicron was an incredibly fun and addictive game for me, and I'm definitely looking forward to playing some other games by Lazy Brain. By the way, high scores are recorded online, and Infernal Edge scores can be found at the developer's site, but Omnicron still seems to require a little adjustment on the website. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. It would be great if you could comment, rate, subscribe, download Omnicron, eat a sandwich, fly a jet, tame a dragon, buy the internet, wear a hat, juggle pandas, and have a great week.